All right, welcome to another episode of the Up and In Show. An episode. That's what we're going to call it. An episode of the Up and In Show here at Cards and Culture with my girl, Khayla, the point guard. I like that play.
Which one?
The point guard.
The point guard.
Yeah, that's on the t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Twitter. Somebody on Twitter. I don't
Really?
know. I was like,
Nice.
that sounds really nice.
Oh, good. All right. Well, let me introduce you to my people here.
Okay.
For all the listeners and everything, this is one of my. I feel like I'm a little bit of a fanboy on you lately. Khayla is the point guard for the LSU women's basketball team under Coach Kim Mulkey. So you guys are having a hell of a year. It's been crazy fun watching you guys. And Jalen Richard Harris, kind of your former teammate, maybe a little bit of a mentor, right?
Yeah.
A little older than you.
A little bit, yeah.
She's my retail manager, so I got to know you guys, and it's been really fun getting to kind of follow your guys' team and even getting to know Kim and everything, and now getting to know you guys on a personal level. It's been hella fun. So thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been dope.
A rare off day, huh?
Rare off day. Like off. Sometimes we don't even have, our off day has been film.
Right.
Okay, we're going to come in and
It's
watch
not even-
film.
yeah.
Then we're going to go to weights. Like, that's not really
It's
an off
not
day.
an off
Like,
day. Yeah, we're doing stuff.
right. So for Coach to give us not one, but 2 off days, we're like, oh my God. Like
Straight up, don't come to the facility.
she was like, today you can come in and get some shots if you want to. But
right.
I was like, Coach, I'm not even going to lie to you. I might take both of them.
Yeah.
I might hit it hard on Wednesday, but I think I'm going to take
I'm gonna
Monday and
rest
Tuesday.
and recover.
Gotta take it while you can.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. I appreciated it. And when I come to the games, yo, I'm telling you, I get fired up with Jay watching you play. Like, you getting a board, dribbling up the floor and being able to create offense, whether you're scoring or you're passing, is one of the most fun things for me. And coming to a couple of the female games this year has just been a crazy, awesome experience because, like, Kim's energy is nuts.
No, Kim's, yeah. We fuel off that, though.
Right?
Like, sometimes if you score or maybe Foss get a block or something and you look over there at Coach and she's doing like this or she's fired up. I know you see all of her GIFs and stuff like on Twitter. It's
even the
fun,
way
though.
that I get fired up as a fan, because that's what I think, lights up the PMAC, is when a coach meets their players out there, bro, she goes out there and she's like giving you guys love in the sense of like, yo, get in here, let's go.
Yeah,
like I'm proud of you.
She's at like half court.
Yes,
like bring
exactly.
it in, like, yeah, let's go.
Yes,
baby. Yeah, she's out there doing like this with us and we're like, yeah, Coach is fired. Like, yeah, we got to get fired up. So it's definitely been really, really fun. This 5th year has been amazing for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to, enjoy every moment of it. It's going to soon come to an end, my collegiate career, but I'm definitely enjoying it right now.
Hell yeah, you should be. And let's talk about, we were talking about it a little bit before we flipped the mics on, but COVID kind of messed up your junior year and you got an extra year and stuff. So talk to me a little bit about, one, what that was like. But then I think what's even crazier is you get a curveball in your last year. You got a new coach. Yeah. You've had 4 years. The program has been a certain way, a certain culture,
Yeah.
And then it's flipped on your ass for your senior year.
I mean, it's been crazy. My junior year, we were really, really good. We were 8-0 at one point, then we got ranked, then we got upset at Oklahoma by a very good shooting team. But still has some great top 25 wins in the SEC, 21 season, gonna make the tournament, and then just Coach called us in one day and it was just like canceled. Like, this is canceled. I think the first thing that happened was SEC men's basketball that got canceled. Yeah. We had played ours, but theirs got canceled. Some of the NBA season got canceled, and then we knew that March Madness was kind of next. Yeah. And that talk was kind of really, really sad in the locker room, especially for our seniors. They were, just so abrupt like that. Like, it's just done. Yeah. I
remember talking to Jalen about it. She was on the podcast. She talked about it. I'm like, yo, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, Jay took it really hard. Yeah. And you don't really know what to say in that moment. Like, I mean, we're thankful that we're, juniors, we got another year, but what do you tell the seniors, Like,
but even at that point for you guys too, we were all so new to this thing. I'm sure you guys were sitting there like, well, what about next year?
Next year,
what do we do now?
Yeah.
Training, like what? So that's so trippy to me, like that you guys are just, and you guys are kids. Like, I mean, I know you don't feel like it, but in the sense of the whole grand scheme of life, like when you get older, you're gonna look back on this and be like, yo, I went through this at 20
No, really.
in college.
I was like, this is gonna be like a history. It's gonna be in the history books.
100%, yeah.
This stuff is, I mean, and then it happened next year. Yeah. Kind of thought we got our fingers around it, and they end up, we're having our season, and we end up getting another COVID year. Yeah. They called it COVID year. So you have people that are seniors, but they're really juniors, or you have people that are, have a whole nother classification. So I'm thankful for that. but here we are still in the pandemic. So, but I guess we're just kind of finding ways to live with it now.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting the vaccine shots and stuff like that, but it seems like when we get to a certain point, it's like, okay, we're vaccinated, we have our 2 shots, and now the booster comes down. They're like, well, you don't get the booster, you're back unvaccinated. And it's like, well,
what?
yeah, it's like, what?
I'm checking all the boxes that you're telling me to check. What is going on here?
I mean, it's just been insane. But, you know, I'm happy that they're still finding a way for us to play, because I know Coach and I, we were, well, not just me and Coach, but the whole team, we recently had a talk about the COVID and getting tested and stuff like that, because SEC has had some meetings with changing from canceling games to postponing them.
Oh, wow.
Because last year we had some people that they maybe might have been 6-1 or something, canceled all their games, and you just get to sit at the top of the conference.
Oh, that's stupid.
So this year they make you postpone games where you still have to play those games.
Damn, people were using that as a strategy? Of course.
No one to say anything,
right?
but yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. So that was a little thing last year. So that's kind of been some changes this year. But I just told Coach, my coach, I just don't want them to cancel our season.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just, you know, but she tells us every time before the game, make sure you play like it's your last game, because we just never know, whether it's injuries, whether it's COVID stuff, you know, you just never know. So trying to enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, that's dope. Kim sounds like she's the real deal and everything. So I know you guys are learning a crazy bunch, and she's, you know, bringing her ways over. What's been the biggest thing you've learned, you've appreciated, or, you know, just spending time around her?
I think she's, funny story, I actually, when Nikki left, I was like, I want to go to Baylor. Like, and I told Coach,
because you had an opportunity, right? You could enter the portal, and you had that extra year.
Into the portal. Damn. You know, they were at the time, you know, grad transfer. You know, Chloe, old teammate, went over there. I'm sure you know Chloe. And I was just like, I've watched Kim for years. Like, I always watched Baylor, you know, their program, Kalani Brown, Lauren Cox, all of them. So I was like, you know, when Nick left, I was like, okay, well, let me go take my 5th year and go somewhere else. But something just told me to kind of wait it out. And it was funny because Kim came to me, you know, so I got to stay here with my friends, my family. And then I have this Hall of Fame coach that came to, you know, my school.
That's crazy.
And it's been everything that I ever could have imagined. You know, I remember the first day I saw her when the team was meeting her, and she walked in the locker room, and I'm like, oh my God, like, it's Kim Mulkey. Like, this is Kim Mulkey. Like, this is Hall of Fame coach Kim Mulkey. Dope. But she's nothing what people say she is. She's hilarious. But at the end of the day, what I can take from her is she just wants you to work hard. Yeah. Whatever that looks like. We're in practice, we're going hard. Whether that's cut hard, make a move hard, mess up going full speed, just getting after it. But she's, you know, lovable coach, gets on you, make sure you're getting better every single day, and winning. Like
winning cures everything.
Look, if you ask what is one word that describes Coach, what people are gonna say, Coach just likes to win. Yep. She doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, how the game was, win. We win. Coach is in a great mood. And you don't want to see Coach when we lose, but just keep on winning. So
that's good. You haven't had a lot of losses this year, so that's good. You hadn't had to see her like that yet.
Yeah, I haven't had to, you know, experience that part of Kim. But I feel like, you know, God, it had to be a reason that Baylor was in my mind. I don't know if I was meant to play for Coach. Yeah. But it's no secret that her coming here and her system has, you know, helped my game flourish a lot more than what I've been able to showcase in the past couple of years. And her system just fits me so well, being able to, you know, she kind of gives me the freedom to
create, go do stuff, be
create,
you.
Run the team, you know, whatever you see, you know, you see some adjustments out there, call what you think. You know, she was a point guard too, so just kind of gives me the keys to the car. And, you know, we go out there in the guards, you know, me and Cherry, we run the show.
I love it.
Yeah, we're out there I wouldn't say freestyling, but Coach we got a couple plays. Y'all go out there, get the ball, make something happen.
I love that. That's like a player's coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? She trusts her. Like, the fact that you guys know that she trusts you to go do that, like, that's a whole different mindset. That's a culture in itself, right? Like, that's to me, like, what I feel when I watch the games is, like, she trusts you guys. Like, she knows what she has.
Confidence is off she trusts all of us. Remember one thing she said to us in non-conference, she was like, don't ever let me take your confidence away. Like, I want y'all to shoot it. Like, one thing we used to mess with Kim with, we miss a shot and she'd be like, shoot it again.
Let's go.
Like, shoot it again. Like, I don't want y'all to get to the SEC and just keep on shooting. Like, she never wants us to lose our confidence within ourselves. You miss a shot, hey, it's all right. Go back, get on defense. You come back, you get that same shot, you shoot it again. And I think that's why you see our whole team playing so confidently this year. Even like Jalen Cherry, you know, a lot of people say her improvement has been remarkable. Coach is just like, shoot it. Like, hey, kid, just go play. Like, Cherry feels like she's out there on the street ball. Like, we're out, toss the ball up, send me a ball screen, let's go. So
I'm trying to think what game that was. Remember I was telling you when I was watching Jalen, or when Jalen and I went, and she was like, watch Jalen. She was like, and I told her, I was like, yo, she's gonna score 14 this quarter. You guys came back. What was that? Was it A&M?
A&M.
Yeah,
it was A&M.
Yeah.
Yep, it was A&M.
That was one of the most fun games, and that's what it was. I was like, you were getting boards, and you guys were creating. It was like a 2-man game, like up and down the court, and she just created, started pulling up, shooting, taking it to the rack, and I was just like, oh shit, okay, this is different. Here we go.
Hooper.
Yep. And and Jalen was like, yo, watch. When she gets hot, it's over. And I was like, all right, let's go. Let's see if we can create some stuff. And that's where I love watching you two, because as a basketball fan, that's what. When I watch football, I enjoy it, but I don't know the intricacies and the ins and out of it, right? But like watching you and Jalen like go down the court and create offense and then play off of each other when you know when to go and like take it to the rack or pass it, and when she knows, hey, this is my time to create and pull up or do something. That's the fun part for me, because I'm like, oh, here we go. And I'm watching the whole thing develop. I'm like, oh, who is it? And then I'm watching the court. I'm like, if she creates here, cuts there, it's over. Like, I love that.
We'd be out there and just kind of the little guards. We just be figuring it out there. Like coach, we have a couple of sets, but other than that, coach is like, hey, y'all gonna make something happen. Whether it's me, Cherry, Lex, Ryan when she comes in the bench, y'all go make a play, set somebody else up, hit the bigs. She just lets us run the show.
But yo, I'm gonna get if you don't talk to your girls about making some free throws.
Hey, we're getting better though.
You are. Hey, and that's what it's about. Constant improvement. Let's go.
We're getting better.
Let's go. Constant improvement.
We have these things after the game where like our game goals and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we run red. We've been in red. One thing that's consistent is our free throws every single game, except for I don't know how we did last night. But the past 2 games, Missouri and who we played before that? Auburn, maybe, I think. Yeah. We ran green.
Hey,
so
let's go.
We're making some improvement.
Let's go. That's it. As long as it's improvements, that's good. Because I was getting frustrated. I'm like, come on, if we make your free throws, this be even Cherry. If she would have had her 14, if she made those free throws, in the fourth quarter, I was I was livid. So no, but hey, that's part of it. So
sorry, Achilles heel. Fun stat. Coach told us we're actually 3rd in the country in getting to the free throw line.
Nice. Okay.
But we're like 3rd at the bottom with the like we don't make them. She's like, keep getting it, but confidence. She's like, keep getting there. Keep getting there. We'll soon eventually make them. But yeah, I mean, we work on them every day.
Yeah, I fuck with Kim.
So
I like Kim.
Kim's lit.
Hey, and you know what? Jalen told me, and I had her on the radio when she first got hired. Like literally, I subbed in for an ESPN radio show one day, and I had her call in, and she was like, Anthony, because her son played baseball. She was like, you're a big dude, aren't you? She was like, I'm gonna need you to come to practice. She was like, I need a practice dummy. You're gonna come in. You're gonna practice with us. And I was like, Kim, you don't even know. I was like, if I come in there, I'm playing though. Like I'm playing. She was like, you're gonna get your ass kicked. And I was like, stop it, no way.
And I
was
be on the practice squad.
Yeah. She was like, come be like, what is it called? Like you guys have like
the dream team. They call it the dream team.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like, and that's your who you guys practice against?
Yeah, we play against the boys and stuff, and they make us better.
I love that. I want to come in. I want to run with y'all.
Come in
you guys
one day.
Beat my ass though, for sure.
We might. I don't know.
You guys run up and down the court a lot. I'm like, you guys are gonna win me. That's what it is.
I'm for sure. Yeah, because we get it and we be gone.
That's what I mean. That's what I love about you guys.
You're gonna be tired, probably.
Oh no shit.
It's gonna be 2-3 times. You're gonna be like, all right.
I'm gonna be gassed.
I need some.
Foster's gonna be throwing me around under the. She's gonna be boxing me.
She be handling people down there.
Yeah, she is.
I'm proud of her. She's having a really good year right now.
I've really enjoyed her progress because I felt like. And again, I don't know her too much, but just the little things that I can see on the court, right? I felt like she was very animated and emotional, and she's still like that, Right. But I think she's just maturing in that sense, right? Like not as much of it is affecting her game. Where I think in the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, she's flustered, she's rattled, and she's like, she's putting her hand, like she's making, gestures and stuff, and I'm like, that's sending signals to the other team too.
That you're frustrated.
Exactly.
And
stuff. So I've enjoyed her progress, watching how much she's matured and how well her game's developed too. So that's fun.
Yeah, I think it's all confidence. She's been doing some extra work with one of our coaches, so some of those moves and stuff she's out there doing.
Let's go.
That's that.
You need an extra body. I got it. I'll come body her up. Let's go.
I'll tell him like, look,
she
my height? Come down here. She's like
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5".
I know. I think she was in here one time, and I was like, we did the thing, and I'm like,
the box break.
Yes, and I remember being like, I think she's almost as tall as me.
Yeah, she is. She's huge. Have you been next to Hannah?
I think so.
Maybe
it was the opening.
The opening. That's what I was about to say.
I remember there was like 2 or 3 of them. I just met a couple of them, so I was like, all the names. I was just like, damn, this is a big team.
Yeah, that's what we were saying when we first got together. The first time we were like, man, we're pretty tall. Yeah.
And didn't you guys have another transfer too, like that wound up leaving too? That was big.
Araya. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
She ended up going to, she came to play for Nick, and then when Nick left, she went to Arizona, played for Adia Barnes.
Was there another girl, like Moon or something? Did she leave?
Yeah, she came from Baylor. She came
as I thought,
with Kim.
Where'd she go?
She went to Tulane. I think because something with her school. I think she was trying to do nursing school or something, and she had her credits or something.
That makes sense.
So
they got a good nursing program.
She's a Louisiana kid, though, so she came.
Gotcha.
So LSU didn't work out, so she just went to Tulane.
That's
Stay in
dope.
state.
Cool. All right, so we're going back. I came to one of your first games.
Okay. What was
Triple
the first
double.
game? Oh.
The triple double. That was the first game that I came to. I'm like, I remember looking up at the scoreboard and I'm tapping Jay. I'm like, yo, she can get triple double.
Yeah.
She can get triple double. And then we started looking it up and like knowing that there was not a lot of them ever done in the history. And I was like, Jay, she's gonna fucking do this. That was dope.
Yeah.
What was going? Did you know? I've always wondered. I never had a triple double. I played high school ball and I was all right for a minute, but never had a triple double. Did you know?
I found out like 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. I didn't know. I had the points.
Yeah.
The assists, I didn't know about. I think it might have been a rebound, a couple rebounds. Yeah, I didn't know. They told me when I was on the bench. I was like,
8, yeah.
I was like, oh my God, like I got to get this, like, because I had never. That was my first career triple double. And my managers were telling me like, hey, nobody's ever done it before. I come to find out, third player, but it's okay. But still, it's pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
Yeah,
like the dopest.
That's pretty dope.
I don't care. Yeah, that was awesome. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I felt like I really was part of history there. Like that was cool, just like to see it happening in real time and like being there experiencing it with Jay too.
Yeah.
Like that was really cool. And then I told her, I was like, yo, we should celebrate that somehow. I know we made some like graphics and some Instagram posts for you, but I was like, how can we like really celebrate this? So now we're doing a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
So you and Jalen designed her. She kind of like gave you some ideas and then last second you threw some more at her, right?
Yeah, I was just at home in the South Carolina game. I had wore my KP hoodie because that's the hoodie in honor of my dad. And I was like, this is kind of dope. Like I should probably use this. Yeah. But I was like, I don't want to use his. I want to make it my own. Yeah. So I wanted to throw the 3 behind it to make it mine. Yes. And I was like, Jay, I'm so sorry. Like I know this is all last minute, but then I told you like the Twitter and then people were, and then that came and I was like, I just had a whole bunch of ideas. But I knew, but I know Jay can design and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, you go ahead and you do your thing. But then I was like, I'm sorry, I got all these ideas.
That's way more meaning behind it. And that's why I think what I love about what we're doing here is you had a personal relationship with her and you guys got an idea. She knew you a little bit, so it kind of kickstarted your brain probably. And then for you to fire back and like now we're developing a cool logo that has crazy, crazy, crazy meaning to it. So if you're willing, if you want to talk about it, can you talk a little bit about your dad, your relationship, stuff like that? Yeah, so my dad, I probably started playing basketball when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Yeah. He was a speed and agility trainer. Was really good at a very, very young age. Used to play. You were? Yeah. I used to play up 3, 4 ages. I was on 6th grade playing on the 9th grade team, stuff like that. Some illegal stuff that was going on. But we're not gonna talk about it. That's right. AAU, he made me play up. Like I said, he was a speed and agility trainer, so I would always like go do extra workans with him. We would be in the gym doing extra stuff, and I never knew that like all that stuff would later come back in life to help me. Yeah. And so he coached me throughout a little bit of middle school, coached me AAU, all the way up until high school, played for my high school coach, and then I got to college, and I want to say, I don't even know, I had been here, I got here like May, and around November, I had just went home. It was actually pretty funny how it worked out. Nikki, for some reason, gave us like a weekend off, like the week before. Wow. I was like, I mean, what? Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna go home. Yeah. Yeah, so went home, chilled at home. Me and my dad was on the couch watching football. And so the day I left, I was just like, just looked at him a little bit longer, like, all right, see you later, whatever. Yeah. And then I came back Sunday. Tuesday morning, I got a call saying that he had been rushed to the hospital. So I flew home and stuff like that. Kind of found out he was ended up being brain dead. And I didn't know necessarily if I wanted to stay there. Nick was like, you can stay with your family. You can go back and play because we had our first game. Yeah. I want to say I don't remember. I think November 11th or something like that. We had our first game. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because I think he would probably want me to play. So from that moment then started my freshman year, hardest year ever. Oh, my gosh. Like, didn't know if I wanted to play the game anymore. Just completely lost out there. Like, just didn't feel like myself. Yeah. I can't imagine that. And so, but it was, what helped me was Nikki. What helped me was Nikki is that I wasn't off at Colorado somewhere, no family, by myself going through this tragedy, but I was there, so even on plane rides coming back, I remember I used to sit in the back just crying because, we had so many goals and stuff for me coming into make all SEC freshman team because I'm really good coming out of high school, really good, and then you guys have built this together. It's been your journey so far, and so
I get there and I'm like, I don't even know. I have a bad game. I don't even know who to call. Like, I'm not gonna say I can call my mom, but my dad.
Oh, that's your dude.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah. Yeah, we go through everything together. So Nikki really, really helped me get through. So my teammates, they go up there and be like, Kay's back there, she's having a moment. So Nikki was there for me. And I remember the day of, I don't remember this, November 5th, exhibition game. Played the game, and then my mom called me after the game, told me the news that he had passed away. But I had kind of got a feeling because Nick was there, assistant coach was there, teammates came over, and I'm just like, you know what? She told me, I just want to be alone. I don't really want to, all that attention. My phone, Anthony.
Can't imagine.
Open my phone, it blinking, like Snapchat,
going.
Twitter,
I'm so sorry,
messages, and I was just like, I probably didn't even open all that stuff till like 4 months later. Until I was like till I could actually
process it.
Yeah. So my story, I made it through freshman year, but my story means so much to me is because my last conversation with my dad was one to make all SEC freshman team, which I wasn't able to make, but to make it to the WNBA. So now I feel like I have to get that last goal for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the last thing I have to accomplish, but steady trying to get to that goal, I made little small goals for myself to try to get back to who I am or who I was before, my tragedy. So freshman year, got through freshman year, sophomore year, I'm like, okay, I'm going to, try to get back to Khayla. I got most improved player on my team sophomore year.
Yep.
Junior year, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to make all SEC second team.
Yeah.
Let's try to get this thing all SEC second team. Senior year, okay, the goal is to make all SEC first team. Come and make all SEC first team. So I feel like I've gradually, got back to myself. And this year I had a goal to be, 1,500, 500, 500, and I'm 6 rebounds away from that. So I feel like it's a testimony for me, the tragedy. But sometimes I think about it, and I'm like, wow, I have a moment. I'm like, you're so strong because I have that. And there I was at rock bottom. Didn't know if I ever wanted to play again, and then to just see me build myself back up. You know what I'm saying? To build myself back up. It's been
KP. I'm sitting here and I'm like putting down the chills. Like I'm crazy inspired. And one, I can't even imagine what you went through. That was your freshman year. That's freshman crazy. Year. Like as soon as where did you grow up?
Georgia.
So you're out of state. You're away from home, away from family.
Been there for 4 months. Like I got there in May.
I can't imagine that. And so for you to be able to handle that, to deal with the trauma, to deal with the tragedy, to do that, to be able to bounce back, to be the woman that you are, the player that you are, the athlete that you are. And let's not sell yourself short. You were the Louisiana Player of the Year 2021 too, right?
Yeah,
so SEC is dope and everything, but like you were the whole state. Like, know what I'm saying? Like best player in the state. So I mean, and the WNBA is it's an opportunity. So it's there.
It's the end goal. It's like the last game. It's the last goal on our list. And I know it's really, really hard to make the league. And there's so many veterans. There's not that many teams, but there's so many veterans that still play. But I told my mom, like, of course I don't want to get cut, but the goal to make it, it's only 36 people. Yeah. So to even just hear your name called or something like crazy. That, like
36 people drafted?
36 people drafted.
Wow. When's the draft?
April.
Nice.
In April. So
nice. We got to do something for it.
We got to.
What do you think your plans are going to be for it? You have any ideas?
I don't know, to be honest. Probably just throw a little small party with friends and family. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, if I hear my name called, I'm gonna lose it. I'm probably gonna lose it. See, I already see it happening. Yeah. So,
I'm putting it on the record right now with cameras, everything. If you would want to do it at Cards and Culture, or Cards and Culture would be involved, or present, help out with anything, I would love to be involved because one of the things that's been crazy, hella rewarding for me on this whole process is I had a vision for Cards and Culture, and it was always to get to know athletes and kind of, it's funny, like you get arrogant and maybe a little cocky, like, right, like I can help them like with their journey, but it's been crazy for me to sit here and get to know you guys, younger people than me, individuals, athletes, whatever, and for me to learn from you guys and just to be inspired by you guys and be like taken back from me. So for me to do a little bit of something I feel like good for you to help you produce a t-shirt that you can tell your story and get your message out there, but also like inspire a lot of other people too. I'm sitting here, I can relate to you because I was an athlete. I moved from New Jersey and I went down to Louisiana, and I know how hard it was for me the first 4 months there,
right,
and how transformational that was for me as a human. So like I can relate to you, but there's going to be somebody that listens to this, whether it's a little girl or if somebody wants to be a basketball, right? Like there's so many different angles that this goes that you are motivating, and for somebody to see the tragedy that you had and the trauma that you had your freshman year, and to have the real thoughts that you have of like, do I even want to play anymore? Do I want to stay at LSU?
Right.
To then turn it on its ass and be the woman that you are, the athlete that you are.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy. Sometimes I just look at myself in the mirror like, wow, like just
you're doing it.
Yeah, just not even just that, but just the story.
Yeah.
The story is amazing.
And the best part is it's not done. You're still writing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's still active. And I think too, like just on a personal note, just getting to know you as a person is amazing, because you're crazy. I feel like you're crazy enlightened, and like in the sense of something happened to you and you responded. You didn't even really know. You were so young at that time, but like you learned these skills and these coping methods, that are healthy. You found a good way to deal with this, and you built like a good platform for yourself and your family and stuff. So it's remarkable. I love people like you that inspire other people and generations. And so I can't wait to see your career just continue to unfold. And any way that Cards and Culture can be involved, we're involved. So
I hope so. Yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely, y'all gonna be right in the loop of everything that's going on. Right there every step of the way.
Let's go. Good. Well, hey, KP, thank you so much for the time. And let's do another one when the season's over, the draft, all that stuff. Hopefully you guys make some noise in the tournament, do your thing.
I hope so. Hey, we might be hosting.
I'm planning on it.
Look,
I'm planning on it.
You got to be at the games. I'm just saying.
I'm planning on it. I already talked to the people of our partnership. I'm like, hey, if we're hosting anything, how do I get tickets? I'm already asking. I'm like, I'm not counting the chickens, whatever that phrase is, right? But you got to manifesting it.
You got to. This season has been. I talk to my seniors every day. I'm just like, y'all, we just got to make the most of this. Like this was a whole we never knew any of this was gonna happen, but we got Coach Kim here. She's came and. We got a packed house. We haven't played in front of fans before.
Sorry.
I don't know what it is.
Got a little fruit fly in here.
Yeah. But we haven't played in front of fans before. We got a chance. We're top 20. We're ranked in top 25. Yep. Maybe hosting. Like this is like we're just
fans are ready too. I'm telling you, like the students are ready. Both teams are good this year. So basketball energy is good. Like football was kind of trash. So like it was like we're looking for something good. I'm ready, yo. I'm telling you. Pack the PMAC. Let's go.
For sure. Well, thank you for having me, though.
KP, thank you. Thank you for the time, because I know your guys' schedule is busy, and looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you.